Hey, what's up everyone? mattMONTANEZ here. Today I'm coming at you with another Ear Candies video. I'm actually talking about third-party plugins and things like that and how I achieve some awesome, cool ear candy sounds that I do on a bunch of different mixes, different things that I hear, things I want to try. I decided to do a video and tackle that so you guys can get another wave of these ear candy techniques that you can do on your mixes. So I got open this song here. It's called Sundays by my man Gene. Super duper talented artist. I mean, this guy's crazy talented. He just came out with this EP. It's called Gene. I will put a link in the description below and definitely check it out. It's a small EP, but each song is really, really good. I was super stoked and happy when I got invited to actually mix and master the project. It's incredible. I highly recommend everybody to check it out. We did a lot of cool ear candy stuff with reverbs, delays, distortion things. I'm actually going to show you a really cool one that I did with pitch shifting that he really liked because I made a certain part of his voice sound like a synthesizer type of deal. To get started, actually, I'm going to lower the overall volume of this record because I don't want it to like blow out your guys' ears, right? So let me lower the record a little bit. And I'm just going to come to the master fader and bring it down some, like 3 dB. And let's go back up. So I'm going to start at the very beginning of the song. I'm just going to play a little bit and let's give it a listen.
Is it mind, my body, or just somebody? Your discretion is my obsession. Okay, nobody.
So right there you hear I got a little slap back delay going on. Nothing special. You can do that with the stock delay. So I'm not going to go over that slap back delay. It's just, you know, throw a quicker delay time on there. Let's go into the verse here.
You better be careful who you bring to me, 'cause I'm always trying to find out that you wouldn't believe. I know that I'm a salty fool that needs a lips from you.
Alright, so this is a trick here that I ended up using. So you hear, if you listen very closely, you have your headphones on, your monitors on, however you're listening to this song, listen very closely. In the background, it has this like little sparkle ear candy stuff going on in the ears. Very subtle, but it's making the voice interesting. If I didn't have that in there, the voice wouldn't be as interesting as it is right now. So I'm going to show you what I did there. So actually, I went to delay, I went to ascend, and it's going to my delay. And here's my delay, mod delay. And this is what I did. Actually, this is just a stock plugin thing, but it's just really, really cool, right? So I got the stock delay here and I threw it in quarter notes. That's pretty much it. Nothing special. And then I rolled off all the lows. Look at it. Rolled off all the lows and boosted the highs quite a bit. And it gives you that little ear candy, little sizzle there in your ears, just bouncing.
You better be careful who you bring to me, 'cause I'm always trying to find out that you wouldn't believe.
I should also add though, what I did in this plugin in the stock delay is I used the groove, and that's the trick here in doing this kind of effect is I put -5% to the left ear and 5% to the right ear, so it made it spaced out so it's not just bouncing in the center, it'll bounce in both ears. And sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can tell, the delay times are slightly different, and that's what it does. So you're getting a little latency to the right ear, so the left ear is going first, then the right ear, so it sounds like it's stereo. And yeah, it works really well. So that was a cool little trick I did there. Let me show you another trick that I did. Let's play a little bit more right here.
Who's gonna put
Let's go a little forward.
who's gonna wait till the last drop?
Okay, so on this section here, I added this part, right? So he basically gave me a lead, gave me this layer, and then these ad-libs. And the rest of this stuff up here, I added that in with a couple pitch shifters and stuff. So here in this section, I copied this vocal piece and I brought it down, right? And all it did was, it made a copy because you can see they're exactly the same, the waveforms. And I have an amp plugin and a pitch shifter. And this is what's making that effect happen. The amp and the pitch shifter. So I got this, and when I play the section, so it sounds like it's like almost like a synthesizer, right? And it's really, really cool and neat. So like later on in the song, I boosted up quite a bit, and it sounds so good. And it's very subtle at times, but it sounds so good. You know, it's just adding that little ear candy the song needs. And it's right here in this section that makes it stand out so much that he's like, dude, that was so tight. Like that synthesizer effect or whatever you did was so cool. And it's right here. And he loved that. And that's what I'm saying is when you add these little ear candies and these spices and stuff, like I said in my last video, you do it one time, the artist is going to love you forever and be like, you are the greatest engineer in the world. And that's what he did here on this song. When I did that, he loved it. And it's just using the Sans amp, you know, an amp plugin, so any plugin you want. And then I used Little Alter Boy. I love Little Alter Boy, and especially because it has the drive, so I distorted it just a little bit more. See, drive, crunch. And that's what I did there. Incredible. It sounds so good, right? So yeah, I did that there. And then also on this one, I have a ping pong delay going, which is, of course, the H delay. It's my favorite. And I have a whole video on the H delay, so you can check that video on how to use this bad boy. And basically all it's doing is ping-ponging the delay back and forth from left ear to right ear. And it sounds good. So I have my two delays, you know, I have the one that I showed you that's just that little bit of sparkle, and then I got that one there that's doing the H delay stuff. You know what the H delay does, you know, that's what it's doing, and it's doing a good job at it. And I really liked what came out of it. And then let me show you this, right? I have this distortion plugin here too. It's kind of a stock plugin, but I love it. I use it for a lot of things, and I use it on this vocal here. Where is it at? Right here. Where did I use this distortion plugin at? Right here. And I did that because I felt like it could use a little bit more of something, like I said, because look, it's bypassed here, and then I engage it here on the second half. And she has a beautiful voice, you know, it sounds really good, but it needed that extra spice, that ear candy there. So let me play this whole section for you. Like I said, it gives it a little more beef, you know, a little crunchy. And then, of course, you can hear that pitch shift, that low pitch shift. So I actually added that down here, or in my little harmony section. It's right here. It goes to my Little Alter Boy pitch shifter, which is down here. And it's right here. And, of course, like I said, I love Little Alter Boy. I just slammed them to the left. And that's what gives that effect there. And it's really, really cool, right? Let's see, I had something else in here. And then just in this last section here, I brought everything together, you know, like I have my distortion coming in here, you know, with the little altar boy and the Sans amp plugin. It's going this entire, well, this section's right there. Then I don't have the distortion coming in with her, but I do have that low pitch shift in there, which you can hear very well in there. And then lastly, I went crazy nuts with the CLA effects, see? And this is a highlight here, which I want to show you guys. So I went crazy nuts with the CLA effects. Unplugged, actually. It's the unplugged one. And I use this setting, and this is what's really adding this entire reverb to the vocals. And it sounds huge and good. So I'm going to just play the beginning.
Is it mind or body? Or just somebody? Your discretion is my obsession. Oh, can nobody?
And you see, it sounds so good. And it's uses two different reverbs, a compressor, and then it has a little EQ in this plugin. And it sounds so good. Like it's probably a little secret weapon for some. And then you set your times over here, your pre-delay times. And they snap. See, it's 64 and it snaps to whatever. I liked what the first one was 64 and the second one was 16.
Better be careful who you bring to me.
And it sounds huge, and I loved that. And I was like, I have to share this plugin in one of my videos, and here it is. I'm sharing it. Let me bypass that.
Better be careful who you bring to me, 'cause I'm always trying to find out.
And that's without the reverb. You know, there's just the delays going, so it gives it a little bit of sense of space, but it doesn't have that effect. And here it is again with it on.
Better be careful who you bring to me, 'cause I'm always trying to find out that you wouldn't believe.
And I'm not gonna lie, it really did set the mood to this song. I mean, it really did something and set the mood to this song, and it's incredible. And I actually have to give my man Chizzy a huge shout out for introducing me to this plugin, because yeah, when he first sent it to me, he had it on a song, like doing some pitch stuff, so I labeled the preset Chizzy Pitch. That's pretty much it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You know, it's just a couple third-party plugins that I use in a bunch of different mixes. I use that CLA Unplugged plugin quite a bit. And honestly, you guys know I love Little Altar Boy. I use that all the time. So hope this helped. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and shoot me a comment below. Take care.